I had a conversation with my dad, I want to say like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And he was like, I wonder if there's a way where you could put more of like a positive spin at the end of your videos, where it ends with some sort of like message of hope. And I replied saying it almost feels disingenuous if I'm really going through it to put to tie like a pretty bow at the end and just have that positive spin of but actually everything's okay, when that may not be what I'm actually experiencing. But what he said really did get me thinking, and I'm like, I have so much to be grateful for in the midst of everything I'm experiencing. So this one is for you, Dad. Last night I watched a movie called A Ghost Story, and contrary to its title, it's not a scary movie as as you would be led to believe. Um, it's one of my first A24 films, and it was shot in 4:3, which is like speaking my language. But I'm sitting there watching this movie last night, and it just dawned on me how refreshing and important it is to just sit and intake other people's art and not be so exhausted and fatigued from the treadmill of making your own art. Like, you will get burnout if you are only making food and not eating food, is the best way I can describe it. There's such an importance in also making sure that you're creatively fed and you're not just getting spent, putting content out. I hate using that word, but putting content out. It's almost like your inspiration meter gets filled when you slow yourself down enough to watch other people's stuff. So even today I went to a coffee shop, have my headphones on, and I just sat there doing nothing, looking out the window. I'm watching the people on the sidewalk. I see cars driving by. I'm looking at the trees. There's a mountain in the distance, and I'm just like enjoying living in the moment. I guess I'm feeling less of a need every time I'm not working to, okay, what's the next video? Got to get something out. Should I be working on it? And it's like, just, I think the more time you give yourself to breathe, it feels like you're losing time, but you're really not, because it's clearing up like the fog that's in your head of that creative block, that writer's block, whatever you're facing. I'm a little over 10 videos deep into this whole making one video a week for all of 2024. And I don't know how I'm going to do it for a year, to be honest, but I'm so determined at this point, and it's I'm excited because every video feels like a photo that I'm putting in a photo album. And I keep saying this over and over again, but I feel like this channel is more for me than anybody else. It's something that I get to look back on, years from now, and every video is like a chapter in my life, and I get to see myself grow and how I started the channel when I was in a darker place. But as time goes on, you're going to be able to see the Lord's hand in my life and how he delivered me from everything I'm experiencing right now. So yeah, it's all just one big old journey, and I'm caught in the middle of it, but it's an exciting process, as difficult as it is. So as much of a cliche YouTuber thing it sounds to say, thank you so much for watching these videos and for being a part of the journey. It's going to be a wild ride, and having 500 subs in the first 2 months, I'm like, where is this going to be by the end of the year? And I don't want this to be a thing where, getting caught up in numbers and all that, but it's just crazy to see something grow. I've never had anything like this happen before. So that's about it. Super chill video this week. Just remember to rest, enjoy other people's art. And I think when you do, you're going to find yourself feeling a lot more refreshed, with a clear head, ready to dive back into your own art. So that's about it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week.